Okay, welcome everyone. It's Reekyracer, and we are on the new Vurhonga Savanna. So here at the gun shop here, I was just going to go and show you the new rifle in the shop itself. Go through that, and you have the Apex version of it's the King 470B Apex, and you have the King 470B Zenith. So both are the same as each other, but there is two variants of it. You also have the rifle ammo. If you scroll down, there is the full metal jacket 470 Nitro Express bullet, so there's 6,500, or you can have the 470 Nitro Express soft point bullet, so they're 5,000 a pop, and you get 10 rounds for 5,000 or 10 rounds for the 6.5. I've actually gone the full metal jacket myself, so they are good on the Cape Buffalo. So yes, once you also have the scope as well, so you come down and that's that scope there that actually fits on, which I will actually buy now since I have enough money. So I will show you the scope on the weapon. You also have I think there is clothing, so you have the new Savanna outfit, so there you go, all dressed up, nice new boots and cargo pants and the old khaki shirt and scarf and hat, so that's $12,000 as well. So there you go. So it's fairly expensive to go through it all, but as you can see, I have the King 470B Zenith sitting in there. We'll go down to the bullets, so you've got the Nitro Express full metal jackets, so there you go as it loads in, so fairly decent looking bullet. And make sure you also put your target sight in as well, which it won't allow because I have too many, so I'm going to have to take out the 24 times. Maybe it'll let me put it in there now. Yes, it will. Alright, so we go back, we go into here, go into the inventory, and go into the sights because I have already actually loaded in the King 470 Zenith. I've actually taken a couple of shots. So we have the marksman reflex sight, so I put that on there, go back out, and if we press on the gun, and it gives you a little holographic red dot scope. If you don't have the money for the scope, don't worry, because if you actually have a look, if we take the scope off that and come back out, we actually have a sight, and if you look down the barrel, it starts at 50, there's 150 and your 100, so that's a pretty cool feature too. So you don't really need the holographic sight, but I mean, at the end of the day, you got it, you may as well use it. And so yeah, so that's the two variants of that weapon there, with and without its sight. I don't actually have the other weapon, as I only had about 150,000 in cash, so as you can see, I've got 8 rounds for that gun at the moment, but it does me, as it is only used for the Cape Buffalo. So, but it's not a bad little sight, that one. So then you got your 50, 100, 150, and so there you go. So that is the new stuff, but we'll head out and we'll do some of these missions that we've got. Okay, so we've got a Warthog coming in here from the looks of that, so we'll just pull out the 270. It is Warthog male. And down he goes for easy. Look at that. So we'll go and check. I'm not sure about my consecs, but we'll see how it goes. It's not a bad size Warthog. They're such a cool model. Wow, he's got some good tusks on him. Jeez. And that is objective
I could
complete.
not ask more of you. That was perfectly executed. That is everything I ask you to do. Awe, grandchild.
So there you go, 820 he was, so he was a gold straight up off the bat. Just a pity I didn't have the extra time. Oh, mates decided
Remember
to
how
talk
we
again.
lost the lions, the elephants, and all but one rhino? You know what the problem was, don't you? Poachers. They littered the reserve with traps. The Vusha, the eastern land, was hit hardest. My crew helped the police push these poachers out of the Vusha, but they left so many traps behind. No matter how many we've cleared, we keep finding more. A junior guide spotted a few of these traps not far from where you started. Could you kindly clear them out?
Alright, so as you can hear, that's part of the quest, as you can tell, so that is the next part of the quest, but that was a very good hit. But I will show you the missions that you have in the single player. So originally you had this one here, which was visit a lookout point and survey the area, then claim an outpost and harvest an animal. So I've just finished doing that, harvest the animal. And yeah, now the next one is mine the traps. So you've got to travel to the poaching site, which, if you go to your map, should be located right there. So we're a fair way from there at the moment, so we might fast travel over that way and go down and do that one, just so that we get that out of the road and done with. So we'll fast travel there now. Alright, so we're in the central savannah, as you can see, with the nice little outpost again. So we'll head out this way anyway, and we're going to walk about 670 metres, so yeah, we'll see what we've got to do out there. Okay, so we've got a poacher's trap here, so we will remove it.
There you
That's
go,
one.
saving the savannah, one good deed at a time.
So, does it give us any other clues on the map? Not really, does it? Okay, we're right out on that edge, so I would say if we keep walking around the edge of this, we will eventually come across all three. Yep, there we go. We've got a line just here. So,
Another good deed.
And here we go. There's the third one in here.
With so many good deeds, the animals are going to like you. I can tell.
So
That's
there you
just
go.
a taste of the warden's work here in the Vusha. There are other regions to explore, but if you want to stay here, make yourself useful. Check your mission log for assignments.
So now we've got to travel to the Tree
If
of
you'd
Life.
rather continue exploring Vurhonga, head to my wishing tree, marked on your map. There's something important you must do before we go much further.
Alright, so we're off. And we'll head down to the next thing, which is the lookout tower marked on your hunter mate, which is 1.5k away, which would be this one here. Or is it this one here? No, it is that one there. Okay. So we've got a couple of springbok here. Move the males off. Oh. And he should go down. Yes. So a little bit of mucking around to find it, but here he is. Little springbok sitting there. And ended up actually getting a skull and jaw shot on him. So but as you can see, the 243 is full integrity, and I have got my consecutives up, so he probably would have actually been a gold, being that he was a 4 easy, but there you go. but they are a nice looking little animal, and they've done well on the models. Alright, so on to the next quest now, which is travel to the Tree of Life. So we're here in this part of the original Savanna, the central Savanna, and we've got to come over to this little mission objective over here. So we'll go for a wander over there. It says it's a 10-minute walk, so we'll wander that way and see what we can find along the way, I suppose. Okay, so we've got the piggy right in front of us here. 3 very easy, little male. And down he goes. So we'll pick him up. So there you go, little level 3, and he's got red hair. So that's pretty mad. And he is a red brown. So there you go, 90 kilos. He was a silver. 741, all 100%. Got him in the spine and the flesh, and not a bad little fella with his red coloured hair there. So there you go, not as big as the gold from earlier on though.
You probably think I'm foolish with my traditional ways. Your brother thinks so. That's why you had to come back and help me. All your brother does is set up communication systems, set up all the cameras and the drones. Okay, he does a lot, but he doesn't hunt. And he doesn't believe in Iloko. I hope you are a little more open-minded.
Well, let's hope so. Alright, so we're 100 metres out here, so we'll come up to the tree. We've also got a little question mark here with a bit of a story to go with it, I'd say, and here we are.
Tree. Of course, this is the first place I came to celebrate when I heard you were coming back to Africa. I played the drum and sang to praise the ancestors. Then I put something special inside the tree. It's there, waiting for you. Take it.
Okay, I will.
Carved it myself. Do you recognize Nyami Nyami? The Zambezi call him the river god. He brings his waters rushing, whoosh, searching for his lost wife. Maybe she was a lake goddess, I don't know. If we win his favor, maybe he'll help us conquer the drought that's been sucking us dry.
So there you go. It's another $1,000 cash, so it's good money.
I need from you. Hunt a springbok. Any will do, so long as you harvest it with the highest integrity while you have Nyami Nyami on you. Show gratitude to Nyami Nyami and the ancestors on behalf of your family and on behalf of the local family that this animal will feed. We never sacrifice animals for ritual alone. The local tribes donated their land to Vurhonga Savanna because they rely on this ecosystem for their diet. We have a duty to them.
So there you go. So we have a few complete missions there, but yeah, praise the ancestors. We're going to go out and harvest a springbok and earn an integrity bonus of 100. So fairly simple. Oh, here we go. It's 150 meters out. Little female, so we'll set that up. And down it goes. So we'll go for a run. Alright, so here we are. The little side stripe jackal, and I actually did get a decent shot on it with the 243. Not a bad looking little animal, so there you go. It's a fur type of a grey, 7.56 kilos, 16.5 on the trophy rating. So she was a bronze, 592. Got her in the left lung and flesh. So there you go. Sort of slightly to the right of her heart. But there you go. Nice looking animal too. Huge ears on him, big bushy tail. So yeah, there you go. Well, we might leave it there for today. Thank you everyone for joining in, and yeah, got a few missions done, but I will be trying to release a few more missions every day just to get them all out there while the going's good, and hope you all enjoyed. And if you did, make sure you do hit that like button. Actually, while we're standing here, I might go over here before we disappear. I might try and take this blue wildebeest out. It's a level 4. It's 300 meters out, so we can get in closer than that. Alright, there's my blue wildebeest. And down he goes. So we'll go and run after him. Alright, so after a bit of waiting around for this fellow to come out of the bush because there is no callers for wildebeest, we finally got one. Nice male. Not a bad model at all. They're not a bad looking animal. Good horns. So there we go. He ended up being a gold 892 common, level 4, $1,000 cash. So it's good. Good money. And there you go, another great model to have a look at, to add to the collection. And yes, they are nice horns actually, really nice. So there you go, got him in the thoracic spine, liver, flesh, left lung. So there you go. But yes, very good. But anyway, on that note, we will leave it there, and thank you everyone for joining in today. And make sure you do hit that like button for me if you did enjoy the video, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tune in every Friday at 6 PM Pacific Standard Time for my live streams, as we do that every single week. So come along and join in the fun. Until then, talk to you all later, and bye for now.